Boy, do I have something nice for y'all today. Look at this. Doesn't this look good? Good morning, phenomenal foodies. I'm in the car again, dropping everybody off. About to head home, and we are going to probably do this afternoon a steak tostada. Now, tostadas are kind of like little cute little round disc nachos, you know, almost, but they're normally they're large, well, large like the size of like a normal tortilla, taco shell tortilla size. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the mini like street taco size ones and do mini tostadas. This is a fun dish that you can make, you know, when you have like impromptu guests, because it really doesn't require much. Salsa, cheese, sour cream, guacamole, if you shall, you know, if you so pleased to have it. And you can put lettuce on it and all of that. I really don't put all that on mine. But you can do, I mean, you can basically just, it's like an open face taco, you know? But it's a nice fun dish that you guys can do at home and on vacation. They're really easy. The kids will love it. So let's get on back to the house and start this dish. I'm excited. Let's go. All right, so let's get into this beef tostada. Doesn't that just look yummy? Okay, so first we're going to make a fresh salsa. Well, it's not really fresh because tomatoes aren't in season right now, so we're going to use all these ingredients that you see here: salt, pepper, a can of Rotel, and some cilantro, and some purple onions, and some fresh lime juice. So let's go in with the Rotel, just regular Rotel, the original kind. We're going to put in that half a red onion that's just been diced. We're going to throw in all that cilantro, which is just a small bunch of cilantro, really. And then after we throw that stuff in, we are going to add some salt, just a little bit of salt, because, you know, canned tomatoes already has a lot of sodium in it. And we're going to add in some black pepper, just a few shakes. If you like a lot, put a lot. If you don't, just put a little bit in there. And then we're going to actually put in the half of a fresh lime. If you like more lime, put more lime. It's up to you. This is a quick impromptu, not salsa, but Pico de Gallo. I keep messing that up. Salsa, I would blend more. So we just mix that up, mix it up really, really good. And then we have a fresh Pico de Gallo. Add garlic, add jalapenos, add bell pepper, whatever you would like in yours. This is just how I like my pico, really simple. So this is what we're going to be using. These Mexican street tacos from Mission. They're white corn tortilla, and basically we're just going to fry them for about 3 minutes in our fryer on the stovetop or in your deep fryer. Like I have an at-home deep fryer, so I'm using my at-home deep fryer, and we'll let those go for about 3 minutes. Let's do our steak. So in my saute pan, which is already hot, I put a little bit of olive oil, and I had some steak left over that was kind of like frozen, so it's actually easier to cut, not super frozen, but frozen enough. So we're going to take that steak, here it is, and we're just going to throw those pieces in to this hot oil. And this steak is ribeye that I had left over, and in this hot oil, all that little fat that you see on there, most of it's going to render off, and we're going to season it with a little kosher salt and black pepper, and that's it. Now if you want to season it with some taco seasoning, you can do that, because that's an option and adds a little more flavor, and it has cumin and chili powder and all that in there. But me, with my ribeye, I think a good ribeye just really needs a little salt and pepper. So these are our little mini corn tostadas. They are done. We will pull them out of my little fryer, put them on some paper towels so that they can drain. And there is our steak. It has all those nice little brown bits on it right now, and the salt is on there, and it's oh my god, it smells so good. All right, so let's assemble. Just in a baking dish at home, or you can use foil paper or whatever you got, cookie sheet. Just lay these drained little corn tostadas down, and we're going to top them off with a little bit of Colby Jack cheese or Mexican blend cheese, whatever you have. If you want to use cheddar, use cheddar. It's really strictly up to you. And then we're going to take our little chunks of steak, and we're going to just start putting them on top of the cheese, on top of our crispy corn tostada. And then we're going to cover that steak with some more cheese. I mean, what's better than having cheese but more cheese? It's cheese, you know? So we'll top that off, and we're going to have a broiler already preset on high, and we're going to place this in the broiler for like 2 minutes. Literally, that's all you need. They're done. I will pull them out. 2 minutes melted it, guys, on high really, really quickly. So let's go ahead and start assembling this delicious, delicious snack dish. With my trusty fish spatula, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my tostadas and lay them on a white plate. Yum. That's all I can say. It's yum. Super yum. And I did do 5 of them, so we're going to have 5 there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take that Pico de Gallo and we're going to put some on top of each one. Now, if you wanted to just like spread it all over and just like kind of just randomly just put it to like set it up like a nacho, you can. Because like I said, this is almost like a nacho dish. So we'll put a little bit of pico on top of each one, and that cilantro just adds that bite of freshness. And then we're going to take a little light sour cream and we're just going to put a dollop or a squeeze on top of each one. And put as much sour cream as you like. Then we'll just add some pickled jalapenos. Feel free to use fresh jalapenos. Some people prefer the taste. For me, it's a little too hot. But then again, jalapenos can be mild and they can be like super, super hot. It just all depends on the jalapeno. All right, so I actually did add an extra jalapeno. I put 2 on each one, and this is what we look like. This is our finished product. And we're going to get into eating this dish really quickly. Quick mukbang. So there's not much really to this. I'm gonna take a couple bites and then we're gonna be done. So here is our steak tostada. Y'all see that? Yum. I'll plate back. Yum. This is gonna go with a beer, although I'm not drinking. Oh, with Dos Equis will be perfect. I'm gonna have my favorite sparkling water today. San Pellegrino. Actually, I'm not San Pellegrino. I got Perrier. But that's it, really. It's a simple something. Ain't much to it. It's quick, it's easy, and it's delicious. You can make it with shrimp. You can make it with chicken, whatever you want. So I'm gonna let y'all see that again. Yum. All right, to the next video. Thanks y'all for joining. My phenomenal foodies. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I just wanna come back in real quick and just tell y'all, it is good. This is really, really good. If y'all do this, let me know. Tell me what you put on top of yours. Okay, bye again, phenomenal foodies.